I'm making another famous Bengali fish dish. It's cooked with fish with the mung dal, and it's called Murigonto. Normally, people use head of the fish to make this dish, and I've took out some remus head, so I'm gonna make fish Murigonto, authentic Bengali dish. So viewers, I took 1 cup of mung dal, and I'm going to roast them in a pan for about a couple of more minutes, just to get a nice aroma coming through it, and some of the rice going to turn into like a golden brown, and then I'm going to soak them into the water. So viewers, as you can see, I'm constantly stirring them and make sure you don't get burned. There's a slightly aroma coming out of it, but I will roast it about minutes or so. So viewers, as you can see, those lentils are change their colors, and there's nice aroma coming into it, coming from it, and I took only 1 cup of mung dal. So now, and make sure while you roast them, keep your flame to medium. That should be done. Now I'm going to soak the lentils into the water. I'll soak them for about half an hour, then I'll wash them, and my lentils will be ready for my Murigonto. So viewers, I took about 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Now I'm going to add my onions to the pan, and I'll let them to cook for a bit. Then I will add all the spice, and I'll come back to you. Yes, so I'm using fresh garlic. So I'm going to put those finely chopped about 6 or 7 fresh clove of garlic into my onion, and I'm going to make only half of the fish head curry. So basically Murigonto, I'm going to use half of the fish head, about 4 to 5 pieces of the fish head. I'll come back to the fish when I'm going to get ready the fish. And so let's start making like the onion berries, and this is how my onions are cooking, and I'll come back to you. Dear viewers, so I took only half of the fish head, and there's one tip I'm going to share with you. Make sure you wash your fish well, and if you have vinegar, soak the fish into the vinegar. Make sure you wash them well, then use some salt to wash the fish, and wash it about 6-7 times. Because we are from UK, we're using frozen fish. We do have some kind of smell, like a fishy smells to it. So to get rid of the smells, use vinegar. You can use some fresh lemon juice, definitely salt, and some turmeric powder as well. So use those things. Hopefully you can get rid of the fishy smells from your fish. So for my Murigonto, I took 1.5 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of cumin powder, and 1 teaspoon of paprika. I'm using paprika for the color. It doesn't make any taste was any difference. I just put to get like a nice color from it. And I put 2 teaspoons of salt. So I'm going to mix all the spice into my curry and let it cook for a bit. Then I'll add my moong dal to it. I'll come back to you when I'm going to start my next thing to do. So here's I'm going to fry my fish head like a shallow fry, and I put a little bit of like tiny pinch of turmeric and pinch of red chili powder. I mix the fish and I put on onto the shallow fry. So as soon as my fish are done, I'm going to add those fish into my curry. Basically, I cook all the masalas and I add the moong dal into my dish, and this is how it looks like. So I think about a couple of more minutes my fish will be done, and then I'll add my fish into the pot, and I'll add some water into it and let it cook until like the thickened. And this is it. I'll come back to you soon. So here's I put my fish into the pot, and this is how it's look like. I'm going to mix them well, and I'm going to add some boiled water into it, and I'll check if my lentils are cooked. Then I'll switch off the cooker, and that's it. My Murigonto is done. And if you like my videos, please subscribe my channel and keep inspire me to make more videos. That's it. Keep safe, have fun cooking, and see you in another video soon.